Good day, everyone. Hope you're all good. I'm here in my, in this Mbopoma, park. At least this one, it seems like they are trying, to make some touch-ups. I don't know, maybe because, I've conscientized, this society, here and there, and here, showing, it's in podium, in stadium, or in platform, I'm sure, as the Impopoma High, it's not too far from here, and it's like I can see, the late Mbongeni Ngema, may his soul rest in peace. It's like I can see him, and Mother Lele Tikuma, performing on these platforms, performing Sarafina, singing, songs, of freedom, and the, and the, orchestras, in the performers, and yes, this, gives hope. This gives hope, as it seems like they are, making some means here. Otherwise, thank you.